I'm at Coney Island. This is the west entrance. Walking into Coney Island. Feel how serene and tranquil this island is. Not much people on a weekday morning again. I used to think that a full calendar means that I'm productive. I have meetings scheduled one after the other, and when people contact me, I'll reply with, I'm in a back-to-back meetings. It feels like I wore busy as a badge of honor. You feel proud that you are being busy because it means you are doing a lot of things in one day. But is that really the truth? Whenever a few friends in the same line come together, we discuss about work over a dinner gathering. It feels like a competition of who is more busy, who is getting more out of it. But when I take a step back, I realize, what is the values that we are getting out of being busy? We put ourselves away from the job. Those periods of being busy, how does it help us in our life? A friend who is always firefighting in her job, I used to envy her. It feels like the more she firefights, the more she gains out of it. And sometimes when I think of my job, when I have less firefighting, I begin to wonder, am I learning lesser than her? It was a very crazy thought that I used to have. As I walk now in the park without a job, unfamiliar feeling, not having to rush anything, but I'm feeling comfortable. I like the idea that I don't have to rush into doing anything, and that does not mean that I'm not productive. I'm actually producing a lot. Look at this YouTube that I'm doing. I never thought that I would be doing all this. Never thought that in the middle of a weekday I'll be visiting an island out of the blue. It feels freedom. I feel free from the life that I used to be in. How often can one enjoy freedom like this? Just saw this beautiful architect. I thought productivity meant responding fast, replying people's texts immediately. It wasn't until I slowed down after leaving my job and after a trip in Nepal that I started seeing the difference between motion and meaning. Busy doesn't always mean useful. Sometimes it just means that I'm distracted with a lot of urgency in life. But are the things really that urgent? Sometimes, after I'm done with the task, I ask myself, had I waited 1 or 2 days, would it have made any difference? There won't be much of a difference, to be honest. I could have waited. But I just want to get things done and move on from it. At what expense? At the expense of neglecting things that are more important in my life. Spending time with your loved ones, being present when you're around them, enjoying a walk in the nature, breathe in fresh air. Isn't all this more important than being productive? Getting back to work on time, responding to people's texts and email urgently. Slow down, what's the hurry? I'm a consistent A performer at work. Nobody would have imagined that I would make this move. Leaving a job when I'm doing my best. And perhaps this is what happened to people who consistently excel. They came to realize things also faster than other people. in the way things is working now in the world? You really think that working hard in the work is the way to go? With so much changes going on, nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. So what did I do? I've decided to make the first move. I'll leave no chance for things to happen. I'll start taking action. I'll make things happen.